Hey guys, in this video I am going to tell you how to get started with Golang. Let's open the Chrome browser. On the search bar, let's search Golang. Here you can see the link golang.org. Please click on that. On the homepage of Golang, we are getting this option download Go. Let's click on that. Here you are getting various options for different operating system. So based on your operating system, you can download the installer file. I have already installed Golang in my PC. I am not going to do that again. So to download the installer file, double click on that and follow the process. The installation process is very simple. So install Golang in your PC. Once you have completed installation, then go to command prompt. Here you can write go space version. If you see the output, go version so and so in so and so operating system. If you are getting this message, then the installation process is done. Let's close command prompt. We'll be having some hands-on on Go, how to write code, how to start writing code. Let's create a new folder here on the desktop. We can name the folder as Go course. Let's open it in VS Code. You can use different code editor also as per your preference. I prefer to use VS Code. Let's close this. Here you can see we are inside Go codes folder. Let's create a source file here. I will name it as main.go. In case you are using VS Code and for the first time you have created this .go file, then you will get a suggestion to install a plugin. So that plugin I will show you. It is already installed in my PC. Here it is Go plugin, you can see, and this helps you to find mistakes in syntax and also gives you suggestions while you are typing code. So go ahead and install this plugin. I want to highlight one fact here is that Golang is very structured and organized language. All the source files that we are going to create under a folder that must have package names. I will create a separate video on packages and modules in Golang. In this particular video, you can just follow me in the process of creating packages and maintaining packages. So let's name the package for main.go file. Package main. So this is the default package and this is the default and first package, that is package main in Golang. Let's import fmt inbuilt package. Let's define our main function, func main. The main function is the gateway point for Golang to execute the code. So if you have so many files under package main and if you execute the code, then Golang will search for the main function and it will start executing the code from the main function. Of course, it has executed few lines what you have written before the main function, but this is kind of the gateway point. Inside this, you can start writing code and you can access different functions in different packages. The main point what I want to mean here is the execution will start at the main function. So here let's go ahead and write a single line of code. We can just simply write fmt println hello from Golang main. Let's execute this code in integrated command prompt. We have to simply write to execute this file go run main.go. Here you can see the output hello from Golang main. So this file is executed and we have got our first output. Let's create another file under the same folder. I will name it as check.go. Since it is under the same folder go course, we can name the package as main. So let's give the package name as package main. Import the same fmt package. This is the inbuilt package in Golang, and define a function func. I'll name the function as check. Here we are going to write fmt.println hello from check. Here what we have done, we have created another file that is check.go under the same package main. So for main.go and check.go the package name is same, and we have defined a function check inside check.go file. Now we have to access this check function from the main.go. So here I would like to highlight, if you are having same package name and you are defining any function inside any of the file or any variable inside any of the file outside the scope of function, that can be accessed by any other file under the same package name. So I'll show you how we can access this check function from main.go. Here we don't have to explicitly import any module or any package. We can just simply write check function and it would be automatically accessed from this file. So we need to understand how this works. Since we have given this instruction package main for both the files, Golang understands that these are even though these are different files, but they are coming under same package. So any function or any variable that you are defining here, and this variable must be outside the scope of any function. So that can be accessed by any other file under the same package. So here we are going to access check function that is written in a different file under the same package. So let's go ahead and run the code. Here one thing also additionally you need to note, here if you give only main.go as an argument, this will not work. Let's run it and see what is the error. So it says that undefined check. So here what we have to do, we have to pass all the files that is under the same package, at least for the main package, main.go, and also we can mention check.go. Let's go ahead and run this code. Here you can see we are getting two lines output, hello from Golang main, hello from check. So this first line is from main.go file and the second line is from check.go file. So here the basic point I want to highlight is we can have multiple files under the same package, and we can seamlessly access the functions without explicitly importing any package in any other file. I hope you understood this point. So let's create another package inside this Go course. So let's first create a folder. As I told you, folder and package are very synonymous in Golang. So let's create, give the folder name as GoNext. it is a good practice to have package name same as the folder name. So let's create a file here, and I will name it as welcome.go. So this welcome.go is a file inside Go Next folder. So here we have to define a different package name. So automatically it is suggesting you package Go Next. So it is better to have package name same as the folder name. So let's import same built-in fmt. Let's define a function in this file. So we'll be having similar function here. We can just define this like func welcome fmt println hello from Go Next welcome. Let's access this welcome function from main.go file. That we can do in this way. We can just write import and give relative path of the package. So that is /go next. And here inside main function we can access welcome function writing go next dot welcome. Here we'll be getting one error. I'll show you what is that error. One thing you can notice here, I am not passing the welcome.go file as an argument here while running the code. So that means that welcome.go is accessible, and Golang understands that there is a folder Go Next, and inside that this welcome function is defined. So since we have explicitly imported this folder or this package, so we don't really have to pass it as an argument while running the code. Further, you can see an error here, that is undefined Go Next welcome. So why this error is coming? Because in Golang, if you export a function or variable, the name shall start with caps letter. So if it is small letter, it is not exported. So here I have modified this. I have made it caps W. Let's do the same change in main.go file. Okay, now let's run the code again. Now you can see 3 lines of output. Hello from Golang main, that you know that is from main.go file. Hello from check, that is from check.go file. Hello from Go Next welcome, that is from welcome.go file, that is created under Go Next package. Now I hope you understand how to create main package and how to create different packages inside the main package also. I'd like to show you another option here. Here if you see, I have written 2 import instruction. So we can do this simply by writing like this. For example, if you have multiple packages that you want to import, you can just put parentheses here, and we can just write the package name like this. So this also works. Okay. So here most of the cases we have used this command go run main.go and check.go. In case you want to create one executable file, then we can just simply write go build main.go space check.go. So here if you run this code, it will not execute the code, but it will build one exe file in Windows. So here you can see there is a main.exe file that is created inside Go codes. So you can run this exe file and get the similar results. Guys, that's all in this video. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped you to understand how to get started with Golang. If you really like this video, please subscribe to this channel and also don't forget to watch the subsequent videos in this series. Thanks for watching.